welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40K Universe. I am your host, Gershwin, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about Space Marine chapters as we get into the mentors. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40K content every single day. And of course, if you have any requests, comment down below. But don't forget to check out our channel because we have a huge archive of a bunch of lore videos. So your request might already be up there. While you guys are listening to this lore, this is, of course, is a chapter that its founding is a mystery. They don't know who their Primarch is, but listen to the lore and just let me know what you think about their successor chapter, or them being a successor chapter of the Alpha Legion. So just listen for that. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on the Mentors chapter. The Mentors, sometimes referred to in the Imperial records as the Mentor Legion, is a Loyalist Codex Astartes-compliant Space Marine chapter of unknown origin, created during the 26th founding. The Mentors chapter badge was originally a stylized face of an owl, but was later changed to that of a profile of a stylized red raptor's head, centered on a field of white. The Mentors primarily wear dark green power armor, which includes the power pack, helm, torso, and shoulder plate trim. The shoulder plate, arms, and legs are white. The Mentors chapter is highly unusual amongst its fellow Space Marines, and its Mundus Operandi is quite different from that of the bulk of the Adeptus Astartes. The Mentors do not fight as a single force, or even usually as a full company, but instead, second squads drawn from the chapter's companies to supplement other Imperial military forces. This is because one of the unusual traits of Mentors Astartes, which may have derived from an unforeseen mutation within their gene seed, is that every Mentor possesses the near-genius ability to observe, memorize, and adapt to any situation. This extraordinary capacity for learning is especially true in all matters military. The chapter's main pursuit is therefore one of perfecting the fusion between the fruits of military science and the art of war. This extraordinary boon means that every Mentor Astartes is the equivalent of a professor of military science and military history, with many standard years of combat experience. As a result, squads of Mentor Space Marines can serve as force multipliers when they are embedded in other military organizations, such as with the regiments of the Astra Militarum or the Starship Squadrons of the Imperial Navy. Mentor Space Marines are thus deployed at the request of the various Imperial Segmentum commanders all across the galaxy, wherever their particular talent would prove to be most useful. The basic rationale behind seconding Mentor squads to other Imperial Adepta is that the Mentors are able to extract the maximum amount of information regarding the fighting prowess and techniques of just about any Imperial military force, and thus how to improve their operational efficiency. When these squads return to their chapter headquarters, they bring with them an invaluable record which is without parallel in the galaxy. Other Space Marine chapters and Astra Militarum regiments, to whom these squads are sent, benefit from having these superior warriors join them for a campaign or battle. An extra benefit to the Mentors of this operational structure is that they are able to claim and maintain an honorable record of real combat experience, despite their focus on training and research and development. As a result of this uniquely varied combat record, the Mentors have added enough citations to their roll of honors to make far more venerable chapters envious. The most experienced and skilled Mentors Astartes are veterans who belong to a specialist unit, somewhat similar to standard chapter's elite first companies, that is known as the Elite Cadre. The Astartes of the Mentors Elite Cadre are some of the most skilled warriors to have ever operated in the galaxy. Elite Cadre members expect to be deployed to deal with threats that lie outside the scope of Space Marine Chapter's standard tactical doctrines. The Mentors are based in a highly secret fortress monastery that is located on a classified world. Most of the chapter remains within this complex at any one time, constantly training and distilling down to its essence all the military knowledge they have gained. Select squads are chosen to leave and carry out missions for the Emperor, and the competition is intense within the chapter to be chosen for this excursion. The Mentors chapter enjoys close links with the Adeptus Mechanicus, and is known to be unusually technologically innovative in its own right. The chapter also acts as a testbed for new Imperial technology, recently developed by the Mechanicus. Consequently, the Mentor's equipment is of a superior standard in terms of reliability and technical complexity to that of the average Space Marine chapter, if such a thing can even be said to exist. The Mentor's chapter is roughly organized in much the same fashion as the Ultramarines. However, the bulk of the chapter is never seen by outsiders, as the location of its homeworld and fortress monastery is an absolute secret. Only the very highest tech priests within the hierarchy of the Adeptus Mechanicus that are aware of its exact location. It is within that hidden location that the mentors perform their rigorous training and disciplining. The massed ranks of the chapter are exhaustively trained in the art of war and in the use of Imperial military hardware, both old and new, as the chapter's primary purpose is to act as a testbed for the latest Imperial military technology developed by the Mechanicus. The typical Mentor squad is organized around the Codex Astartes approved 10-man squad. In addition, the Mentors uphold the tradition of splitting into 2 groups of 5 Battle Brothers each. Each of the 10 men in the squad is a veteran Battle Brother, known as a tutor. There is no acting sergeant in charge of the squad, as each Space Marine holds the same rank, and any of the 10 may be nominated to lead, or 2 leaders may be selected if the squad is split into the 2 5-man squad formation. Another facade of the Mentors is the development and training of the chapter's elite cadre. It was originally envisioned that these specialists would perform a number of important semi-military roles, from counter-terrorist operations to undertaking complex, undercover special force missions. The elite cadres of the Mentors chapter are the most advanced warriors of their kind within the Adeptus Astartes. They are usually deployed to achieve highly specialized military objectives that would normally be considered the role of special operation troops or commandos in other forces, such as counterterrorism, demolition, infiltration, and reconnaissance deep in the enemy lines. When squads of the elite cadre are deployed to aid Imperial commanders across the galaxy, they are either used as the traditional special operation troops to carry out crucial missions that other warriors cannot, or they are broken up, with each Astarte used as a force multiplier to become the commander of an individual unit of frontline combat troops. They serve as the Imperium's ultimate special operation warriors, intended to be capable of dealing with any threat outside a normal chapter's expertise, though this aim has not been fully realized as yet. Each member of the elite cadre is a formidable senior veteran battle brother. These members represent the pinnacle of their chapter's success to date. There are distinctively fewer elite cadre Astarte within the chapter than normal Mentors battle brothers. But what they lack in numbers, they compensate in the sheer power, skill, and application of advanced hardware. Those chosen to become part of the elite cadre are selected due to their advanced training, adaptability in battle, and lateral thinking and strategy. The elite cadre are also frequently called upon by the Inquisition, which recognize their superior skills at arms. The Mentors are also known to second their elite cadre to other Space Marine chapters, where their expert guidance and mastery of the military science enables other Astartes to achieve a unique level of knowledge and skills that would help them spread the light of the Emperor to the darkest corners of the galaxy. The elite cadres are also used by the Adeptus Terra for a variety of small-scale special operations that call for the deployment of a small group of elite troops, rather than the huge might of an entire Space Marine force. And those were 40 facts in the Mentors chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a viewer request, so if you guys have any requests or suggestions for other chapters or just Warhammer 40k lore that you guys would like us to create a video about, comment down below. We're reading that every single day, and of course we base our videos off of your suggestions, so comment down below. So right off the bat, I feel like this chapter has a very strong connection to the Alpha Legion. They essentially specialize in everything that the Alpha Legion specialized in. The Alpha Legion was good at just reconnaissance, going behind enemy lines, all that good stuff, and they were even experts at stepping out of their actual military units and acting as a single-man battle brother who would either assist an Imperial force or somehow push their agenda forward using their special skills. So one of two things, or one of many things could have happened, I guess. Number one, the Alpha Legion gene seed could have been reused by the Adeptus Mechanicus or the Ecclesiarchy, the Administratum. I forget who uses the, or who distributes the gene seed, but they could have given that to this new founding chapter, and that is why this new founding chapter has that mutation. They have the Alpha Legion mutation. The other possibility is that this is just the Alpha Legion. It's the loyalist version of the Alpha Legion, and my hopes of them being loyal to the Emperor is true, and they created this chapter specifically to aid the Imperium when they know that the Alpha Legion itself cannot. The other possibility is that they are the Alpha Legion, Traitor Legion, and they're really just plotting and poking at different things in terms of trying to help the Imperium, but in reality they're just trying to gain all the military doctrines, all the military strategies from the Imperium. That way when the end times comes, the Alpha Legion can use everything that they've gathered from Space Marine chapters and use it against them, so they kind of know their enemy before their enemy even attacks, type of thing. And then the reason that their chapter Homeworld is a mystery is because it's really just either in the Eye of Terror or it's just floating somewhere, and that's where Alfarius or Omegon or neither of them are, depending on whether you believe that they are dead, whether they are both dead, whether one's dead, or whether they're both alive. But yeah. Comment down below, let me know what you think. You can tell that this is an old chapter too. The lore is very, it just paints the Space Marines in a completely different light than what the modern view of a Space Marine is. But maybe that's just because of their mutation. Who knows? So comment down below. If you guys like what we do and you want to see more, jump on over to Patreon. A simple $1 a month helps us create more videos for you guys. If you can't, we understand. Simply by liking, commenting, and sharing, it helps out the channel. But with that said, guys, I will see you tomorrow. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.